Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Texas. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. That pass is caught. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. That's a design quarterback keeper. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Extending the play now. Finding space at the 20. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. First down and 10 now. Here's that defense shifting again. Hand off to the single back. Runs right over the defender. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. The shotgun handoff here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Carter. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Testing the right side here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So, Chris, they try to throw it on 1st and goal. Now they try to run it in and get pounded at the line of scrimmage. What would they go with here on 3rd down to try to get it into the end zone?
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Off target and incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got them right where you want them on 3rd and long, and you give up a run play for a first down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass and bailing out too quick in coverage.
A change of direction. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And here comes a deep shot. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
To throw, it's Carter. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking. And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He pulls it in for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Got him. He's sacked.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Picks them about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Longhorns will have to kick it away on a punt now for the first time today. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time, a completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Schwartz. And he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going, it's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts that take it to the house.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him.
And the junior able to get home with the sack. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
A completion sets up a second down play. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to field it. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Finds room at the 30. And it works. The 1st down to the 35. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Carter. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going to take off here. And the ball to the ground. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking to scramble. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. 2nd down after that previous play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Finds an open target on the left side. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Going after it, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Bringing pressure. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Now it's second down here. It's an out route. The catch made. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up in the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll try the option play here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And it's field of returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage. Second down after the incompletion.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They hit
him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? They'll run it here. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Carter. Touchdown, Texas. And this one is getting ugly. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirby.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And this is caught. How about that? The fake works, and they add 2 points. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Defense is coming after him. Pressure comes and no escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Backed up the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Second down play coming up. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Oh, here comes the reverse. Breaks loose at the 45. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Now, with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Play action here on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Another big play for this offense, because they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind.
Touchdown, Longhorns. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Here comes the point after attempt. Looking to pass. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game where they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Well, that's something you'll never see again. He goes all the way back, the length of the field, takes a safety. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.